What's going on, everybody? As you see us on the screen, we finally got on. We had some major technical difficulties, but anyway, the Field of Dreams game is going on right now. We got the Cubs up 4-0. And as you see, we have a fan from each team. I'm gonna start with Storms. How you feeling right now, man, watching this game?
I'm feeling like there's a lot of baseball left, but Red's got to tighten up. It's been a good game. Cubs might have been able to expand that lead if not for some questionable base running. Isn't that right?
Very questionable base running. Why would you challenge that man's arm?
He wasn't even deep when he caught that.
And then he caught it also. It looked like he caught it on the run, so he had the momentum coming forward. And, I mean, take that. Stay on second, live to fight another day, I mean, it could have easily been, like I said, I'm happy with the lead at 4-0 because, like I told you before, I got to take my W's where I can with this team, So it was just very questionable base running, but I'm just happy to see Contreras back in there right now. So
I was about to ask you that. How happy are you that he didn't get traded?
I'm kind of mixed on that. Like, you like to see good players, I think the guy is talented. I just don't think the Cubs are going to be contenders anytime soon. I mean, Ricketts even said it before. He's he don't really understand the game of baseball. And it's like, you got to put a winning product out there on the field. And, unfortunately with Cubs fans, we're loyal and we'll go out there to, a team that's dead last and they'll still sell out. It's just like, it crushes me, man. So in a way, I'm glad that he's still there because I think he provides good leadership, especially, I guess, Jason Hayward's going to be gone. So, he provides the leadership for the team. And, ever since we lost Rizzo and Baez. So I'm happy he's there. Also happy that Happ is there as well. So.
Hey, man, don't undersell the importance and relevance of this game. Both these teams are in a heated 3-team race for third place in the NL Central.
And wait. That's hilarious. Oh, man. And of course, as you see on the screen, last but not least, the fan of the second best record team in New York. What's up, Vic? What's going on, brother?
What's good, man? Really enjoying I was hoping that the Field of Dreams game was as entertaining as last year's game. And so far, it's been good. It's been good. Joey Votto, man, that's true gold right there. Listen to that dude. Like he's one of those ones that, like when he's talking, I'm all ears.
Yep.
So of course, with this new, not new, but with the guys being mic'd up during the game, playing and stuff like that is just fantastic. And what perfect person to do that with. Joey got a mix of being serious. He's got a mix of being a clown. He's got a mix of being a jerk. The dude is just an all-around personality that I would love. I would hang out with that kind of dude right there all day long. So, shout out to these third place fighting teams here, like just But we'll address the stepbrother Mets out there in New York maybe later on in the show when we got nothing else to talk about.
All right. Second best. All right, no problem. But as we mentioned, man,
instigating that name and everything. Metropolitan.
I'm an inhabitant of a large city.
I'm glad you put your name as that today and not second place. So thank you. Appreciate it. So right now we're heading what to the bottom of the six, looks like.
Yeah, bottom of 6.
Yeah, and Rucker, the right-hander for the Cubs, is in the pitch. Smiley did a good job for y'all.
Did very good.
Yeah, he did. 5 innings pitched, allowed 4 hits. It's not bad.
He had a few strikeouts too. How many did he have?
I know he had 3 in that 1 inning because he came back after giving up. I think he gave up 2 hits.
9.
Yep.
So wasn't it?
He had 9 strikeouts. Yeah, 9 strikeouts and 2 walks. Yep. That's a nice line for 5 innings. Unfortunately, we're seeing a lot. Unfortunately, we're seeing a lot of that now, huh? 5 innings pitched, but it is what it is. He held the Reds in check, most part.
Yeah, but going back with Joey Votto, man, that was like a history lesson too. You know, just listening to the old school pitchers that he was bringing up with Maddox and Randy Johnson and all of them. And that guy is like a national treasure, and he should be like protected at all costs. I mean, that guy is just awesome.
I called them. Nice to meet you, by the way. These guys are terrible at introducing people. You know, they just got no manners. It's just no manners. But I was telling Josh one time. I told Josh in the chat, like, dude, that dude's American Gold. He was like, he's Canadian.
All right.
He can be American Gold anyway.
He can do whatever he wants. Canada. He can be whatever he wants.
Exactly.
So this is the beauty about this, Vic. And if you don't know, this is actually the first time we go live with Jason. So this is the first time we talk to him as well. So we're actually meeting him too. He's been in the group he's been in the group forever though. All the groups. He's in all our groups. What you talking about?
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's in all our groups. As you guys out there, you know, if you don't know, the Dish on Facebook, IG, also Views from the 22 covers the football, and Slow Ass Cubs and Reds. That can only be one person, of course. Your man, Jay Ham. Who else is gonna get that name?
The
Godfather. The Godfather himself.
The Godfather.
On 10G activity. I'm just letting y'all know I was bored to death with this game because we got 2 sub 500 teams and it's all Cat 5 fault. I just had to blame somebody. But catch me up, fellas. I mean, I'm just here. You know, I haven't been on with y'all in a good minute. I'm trying to get back in this baseball groove. And while I'm here, let me do my quick shameful plug. Each and every Friday, y'all plug the app to y'all, AM 560, 98.5 right here in Memphis. They have your boy the Ham on every day, every Friday at 11:30. I get 30 whole minutes on live radio, y'all.
They let him out the cage for 30 whole minutes, fam. Y'all gotta watch. Y'all gotta go here.
Gotta tune in.
30 whole minutes, and then I get to talk about y'all. I get to talk about what we talk about. They actually let me have some autonomy over the content that we gonna come with.
Nice.
Except I can't curse.
I know that's kind of rough for you, huh? You're like, oh.
it's an adjustment because actually the host coach he cursed more than me. So he an employee, you know. So it is what it
they
is.
just invited him on to make sure the censors earn their money.
There you go. There you go. I be in there plugging products that I don't get no cut off of. I'm like, man, let me get with this. I'm promoting stuff. I don't even get no cut off of this.
Cubbies just turned a 6-4-3 double play. It's 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th.
Hey man, that thing started fast too, man. It was like 3-0 real quick. I'm like, yo, the Reds suck. And I had to do this because I know Cat 5 gonna burn me up later on. It don't matter what the records are, what it is. It don't matter.
It's gonna be when you least expect it too.
See? A great heel knows the mind of another great heel.
Man, and the only reason why I think you said that last year's game is more entertaining there, Vic, is because your Yankees won. That's about it.
I mean, it was a 12-10 game or whatever it
Oh,
was. Come on, man.
man, and you lost. Walk off. Thank
There
you.
was like 6 home runs in that game. So what? It was entertaining, bro.
It was a great game.
It was a good game.
Very good.
Shout out to the Cardinals, though. That's the only team that you will hear Jay represent from the bottom of his heart. Okay.
I mean, let me go ahead and break this down
Talk
while
about
we're
it.
here. Diehard affiliation with the Ham, they don't equal up.
Mm.
It don't work that way. My St. Louis Cardinal affiliation and representation, it comes from really just doing this in honor of my grandparents, who were Cardinal fans. You know, just what it is. I would go to my grandma's house, go back there and speak to her in her room. She got the game on Fox Sports South, watching the game. You know, just chilling, just just what it was. Bob Gibson, that was my granddad's guy. Pulled out. I grew up in the TBS era. Atlanta Braves, Skip Carey, you know what I'm saying, that whole crew, that's what I grew up with. So I have a soft spot for the Braves too, but I'm not that hard. Just what it is.
Thank God, because I would be talking shit right about now.
Yeah, because I probably would just be calling you Shay if I was a Braves fan, Jorge. I'm just saying.
Man, the Braves used to get all the primetime Fox Saturday baseball games too.
Yeah.
Oh, I caught some great naps on some weekends messing with Skip Carey.
hey man, you're used to seeing Bobby Cox get thrown out every other game too.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Is that my man Jason Huffman over there?
Yes, sir.
Huff, what's good?
What's going on, buddy?
Man, cooling, man. Just getting out of this kitchen, man. Just hanging tough. Throwing some stuff together. I had to come I'll be back Sunday. So just for the records, I know we got rolling late tonight and everything, but I have more time Sunday. And it's gonna be real hill activity. By this time, the Yankees would have lost 12 in a row. I got something to mess with Vic about.
Yeah, they
I
went to
just had to
St.
come
Louis.
in, man.
Nah, they went to St. Louis. St. Louis is a good-looking team, man. That team, that squad.
You
Good
know,
team.
right now though, as I've been kind of getting back in the groove with it, I don't like our pitching.
So what if they would have went for Soto? How would you felt about that? Because I heard they had packages. They just didn't want to include some guys together, like the top two prospects.
Hey man, it may come down to, I'm not sure really, because I always kind of looked at this, but this may have been something that may have been like market size may have come into play into how they thought about that. They may have been in a small market mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we got to keep this thing kind of at a cost cover level. You know, recession is what it is. Gas $3.54 a gallon. You know, we got to keep it pimping around here in St. Louis. It's a pimpish town. It is what it is. It's baseball city, USA. But in the same event, we talk about this in all sports. It all starts with your front office.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just in general. So with a lot of the changes, and again, I'm just coming back into form. You know what I'm saying? We're just getting back in with what's good and everything. So it's gonna be a re-examination. I kind of had to do this with the Grizzlies and basketball, just like scratch it, start it over. Let's rock with this crew from right here, and let's just examine and evaluate it from there. That's pretty much what I'm having to do with the Cardinals right now too. In that regard.
No, I hear you, man. Like, their bullpen. The bullpen looks good. It's just like you said, that starting pitching is. Are you gonna get it to the bullpen? Is the question.
Right.
They could get it to that pen.
If we can get there, see, it's a few games where I looked up, we'd be up like 6-3. And I come back, I fall asleep or whatever. And I'm like, hey, you motherfucker lost 8-6. But hey, it is what it is, man. I'm glad to actually be back in the groove for it though, because just the way stuff the pandemic year kind of made it funny. Yeah. Y'all kept me, you know what I'm saying? The dish keeps it, it kept it pimping for me in that regard, because I was just able to just follow y'all. If I was missing a headline or whatever it was, I'll click on the episode with y'all, or I check with y'all in the group chat inbox or whatever the case may be. But now it's like, okay, we got this, we got football coming up. Y'all know I'd never stop with basketball. So it's the juggling act of getting
Yeah.
back into it. So that's why I'm here. I'm here. I got my notepad out. I got two notepads out. I got electronic. I got pens. I got sharpies. You know what I'm saying? I got all kind of notes. Where is Ty Love? That's what I want to know. Where's Ty?
I don't know. He's in
He
his
on, he on
West Coast
Coast time, man. He on
West Coast time. Who knows?
He at the chicken nugget convention, huh? We be
Uh,
rough on my guy Ty, man. That's my guy, man.
Either that or in line to get a McRib right about now.
Crazy.
But we got we got 3 outs already in the top of the seventh. Cincinnati better come back up. It's still 4-0. And Cincinnati's gonna have Barrero, how do you pronounce his name? You catch it, Romini? Is that how you pronounce his name? Roman, my bad.
Austin Romine.
Hassan Roman and India. Everybody knows India, of course. Where's India? Right next to Pakistan. That's where it is.
Hey, yo, who is homie with Chicago that's coming out with the dope bullpen interest like he Rick Vaughn? We know Vic don't know who Rick Vaughn is. So
We know that.
They're doing a CGI. I don't know if y'all, if I'm ahead of y'all. They're doing a CGI like old school Tupac of Harry Carey singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or if that's a lookalike, I don't know what this is.
Man, y'all know I watch everything on a delay.
Oh,
Man, Storms just said, "You know, my life is on the delay."
That's right. I'm not late to everything. I'm just on a delay.
I can respect that. I like that mindset. I'm gonna have to adopt that one too, Campfire.
My schedule's actually perfect. It's just
I got
like
a
7
1
minutes
hour
behind.
delay time. I'm sorry, you know. I'm here an hour late.
You remember that coffin rule where if you're not 10 minutes early, you're late? Storms is like, if you're not 10 minutes late, you're on time.
You know
Hey, my schedule's perfect. It's not my fault if you started your day before I started mine.
I see it now, Jason. I see it now. It is CGI. What is that? That's weird.
I have no idea. I mean, I know it wasn't him because, you know, normally when by the 7th inning stretch,
Yeah.
Harry Carey was drunk as hell anyway. So
Harry
Yeah, he was.
He was about on his 6th shot. Probably the 12th beer by that point.
I mean,
You always knew it was bad because when he got to the end of the song, you never understood what he was saying. He was,
Yeah. Bob Uecker did a great unintentional Harry Carey in Major League.
The beautiful part about Harry doing with that was that in April when they started the season, he got bottled water. He got bottled water on ice. They get to like June, July, he go to like Sprite. You get to like August, he on the hard brown liquor by then. It's like, yo,
Scotch in the second inning.
it's like, yo, we got to pull like the Braves and come back from 93 and come back from 10.5 back on San Fran in August. That's what that's what the major league movies take you to, though. That ultimate run where you get like mid-August and they just go on this fantastic run. It's like, where this come from?
And fall short.
It get beaten in the ALCS by the White Sox or whoever they lost to that they didn't show us at the end of Major League 2. Because I believe Jack Parkman did win a World Series despite all the other things.
hold on.
So I'm a little ahead of you, so I'm not gonna let you know what's
Parkman doing
going
his
on,
little
Storms.
shimmy makes the women here in Cleveland puke.
Oh man. Hey, Barrero though, man, your rookie looks really nice for you guys, man. He looks really, really nice for you guys. Hope he sticks around. You better stick around. That infield look awfully nice with him and Indy up in the middle.
He needs to seriously work on his play his vision though, because he is
his
striking out
discipline.
like crazy.
His plate discipline. That's what you're talking about,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, I got to pull it up because the numbers are insane. It's like there's no other team in baseball, or he wouldn't be playing on any team with a better record right now. Let's see. Guerrero.
Well, that doesn't really
25 at bats, 14 strikeouts.
That's Joey Gallo status. How you doing?
Yeah. But he is going to be nice, and I'm excited to have him as part of the squad.
Hey, we got our guy Trav on here. What's up, Trav?
We must have regular season Trav today. Championship Trav ain't here.
Yeah.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me?
Got you.
Loud and clear. That's what's up. What's up? What's going on, y'all?
All right, man. Enjoying this game. We're actually waiting on you.
Man, you know what, man? I've been making little round trips, gotta drop the kids off to school. So now here and testing out the new equipment and everything. Everything looking good, sounding good.
Oh yeah.
Last time to watch this game. Looks like the Cubs is whooping up on the Reds. What's going on, Cat Farm? What's good?
Hey man, we still got a little ball left to play.
Oh yeah.
We'll be all right. Finally got Smiley out the game.
I'll tell you this though, Trav. I mean, as bad as Carragher's having it right now, he can't lose 4 or 5 games to the Mets like you think.
Oh yeah, that kind of storm. But I'm gonna tell you like this: when we walk it back down again, my guy Grissom gonna hit one out for me one good time, man. Oh my God, man, that young man, man. I seen that. I was like, we may need that. We need that. We need that. We need every spark possible. We need to walk this thing back down, man. Make it. We had it down to 0.5. Now we down to 7.
So we just had a Fraley pitcher for the catcher, and he just walked on 5 pitches. So now the Reds have first and second no outs in the 7th inning, bottom of the 7th.
Man, I'm at 1-1 on Fraley.
See, I'm watching the same thing, but I'm following it on something else to where it's ahead, so that way I can give the people let them know what's going on live.
Oh yeah, you good because I'm actually just watching. You know, I'm ahead of everybody.
Man,
I just seen him just try down the first base. So
whoever is Trav's neighbor, please disconnect that black cord on the back of your box so he can't be ahead of all of us, please.
It'd be funny too, because even when we were in basketball, it's like Trav would be like 3 or 4 seconds ahead of me. So it's like I know the shot good just by how Trav react.
Man,
or if it didn't fall, just I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, man. When we were watching the World Series, I was like, man, I want to turn this off. I just saw Trav's face.
And see, I'm one that don't mind a spoiler. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, let me know if I need to be upset about this.
Here we go.
All right. Looks like Matt Reynolds.
Shut up. Don't you argue with me. Shut up.
There we go. Matt Reynolds doubled. Suzuki couldn't reach the ball in right field. Jose Barrero and Flores scores 4-2 Cubs.
Get on the board, Cat. Get on the board.
It's so hard to be excited when I haven't seen it yet.
Well, you know, you could cut it in half, so.
We got Vic in here. We got Jay Huff in here too. What's going on, y'all?
Good, Trav. How was the trip?
Dude, it was a trip. It was a trip.
It was a trip.
No, I mean it was cool. I mean, had to get my daughter back in school. get our stuff moved in and everything like that. Other than that, 4 hours there, 4 hours back.
Damn. That's a trip.
Yeah, it ain't nothing bad. It ain't nothing bad, but I mean, it's a trip, like you said.
Y'all travel far in the South, man. It's like nothing to y'all.
Man, you know what? It's. I mean, if it's touching distance, we gonna reach out and touch.
That because it take you from 4 hours to get from one borough to the other, man. Over there where you at?
And
Man.
it'll
We got this
congested
kind of
traffic and stuff out there. And then the bridges be closed up.
Nah, like up here, like you could get from Hartford to New York to Philly in 4 hours. But if you get off the highway in New York City, you screwed.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. You saw the double. You happier now that you saw it?
Yeah, actually.
Hey, you're right. That helmet does look a lot better, watching it on somebody's head instead of that picture that we saw.
hmm
Hey, so why they not playing this again next year? They weren't able to get whatever set up.
It's all I saw was due to construction. I didn't see any more explanation than that.
So are they expanding? They're probably expanding or making more, putting more.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're doing.
I heard they're like trying to do a complex there for like little league play and everything like that too.
That would make
that'd
sense.
be cool.
Get full usage out of it,
Yeah.
as opposed to just a one-off, every season.
Wow.
I mean, I'm sure the one-off will more than
Make
pay
money.
for all the construction.
So I
But
heard.
yeah, I mean,
make
you might
money.
as well get all you can out of it too.
So I heard or read somewhere that the tickets for this game was like $900 a pop. That's what I heard.
What's the capacity? What they seating out there though?
To be honest, I don't know.
It's not a lot. It's like 8,000, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm saying don't look like a lot. It look like a high school crowd.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I mean, for a very, very good high school. if you're gonna draw 8,000 at baseball at high school baseball, you balling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Google says approximately 8,000.
Yeah. You're
So,
right
I
there.
mean, like they can't get the construction accelerated. What's going on with the MLB money? Like as soon as they do
They probably trying to get 40,000 in their count,
as soon as the game is done tonight, let's get started on the construction. Have it ready for next year. What's the problem?
Man, you know the problem with MLB, man. Come on. We talked
It's
about this in the
it's
chat.
8,000 in the cornfield.
Well, I know
You
they
ain't
got
got
to
no
jump
bag. You really ain't got no bag. You ain't got no bag back there.
Hold on,
That's
hold on.
another thing.
You
I
know
would
what?
hope that they leave the cornfield alone. They just probably put seats on the down the
on the side.
On the
On the
side.
side.
Yeah.
It
And
could
probably-
also
probably
just
another
be
deck.
it could also just be that they were planning on doing all this construction and that gives them a convenient excuse to keep this like special kind of aura around the game. If it happens
what they
every
want. That's
year,
what they
it's just
want.
going to be a commonplace thing.
That's what they want. They want the order.
And then you don't overexpose it without getting it the way you really wanted to present it. I
Right,
get you.
right.
Yeah, I mean they do this every year. Then it's it's not going to be
It ain't a
it's
special.
not going to feel that much different than like say the All-Star game.
Well, and the funny part about it, I guess, is that it's only a one-night deal. It's not even a series.
Right. It's just one day.
Well, I mean,
One
would they
game.
have to get permission? Like, since technically it's like a historical site, since the movie was filmed on it, don't they have to like have some special permission to not like? Because I remember when I worked down in Miami, and this is kind of jacked up, but we was working in the high school where they filmed Porky's at, and we couldn't mess with the bleachers we couldn't do anything really in the gymnasium because it was a historical site.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff happened in that gym on Porky's.
And
the
that
shower
hole,
and everything.
that hole for the shower is actually there. They have it kind of
As you
bordered
said
off,
that,
but
I'm thinking about it.
it
I'm like,
shows
yo,
me.
it really was some wild shit that went down on Porky's in the gym.
Yeah.
When you think about it, yeah, it makes sense.
But yeah, they wouldn't let me touch anything in that without written permission from the state.
Hey, I've been to Graceland. I'm probably one of the 5 black people in the city of Memphis that have been to Graceland. You can't touch nothing in Graceland.
Well, I'm gonna be down that way in October.
Holler at me. We'll
I
get
will.
it hooked up. Graceland is like 5 minutes from where I'm sitting right now. Elvis live in my hood.
I'm hitting that way. I'm pretty sure. I think the first week of October.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna get you hooked up with some barbecue and everything, huh? We got you.
So here's a big at bat right now. We got the time run at the plate, and it's in the name of Joey Votto.
Excuse me.
So we'll see.
1-1 already. Man.
Man, the way I got my little stuff set up now. Y'all see the TV behind me?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta turn around and watch it now.
Good. That way you can't tell us what the hell is going on.
So I have to listen.
Oh man. I know I'm behind, but he was just trying to pick Reynolds off at second and the ball went into center field, but
He didn't move.
nah. No. Who's in center? Is that Hat?
I believe Hap is in center, yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, he was on it. There Reynolds wouldn't have had a prayer getting to third.
He was ready.
He was ready to go to third on that pop up to Suzuki. But yeah, he thought twice.
What's he gonna do, Bono?
I don't think he ever intended to go. I think he was just trying to force a throw, see if he can get a bad throw out of it.
It's actually Morel in center field right now for the Cubs.
Oh, is it? Okay. So Hapson left.
Yep.
I thought for sure the Cubs would get some pieces from the catcher and Hat.
They could have. But
Yeah, I mean, the Mets had an offer. I guess they didn't like it. I don't know what it was, but
but like I told you,
Nice.
I think what it is more than anything is they know they're young and they need that leadership from one person, and Contreras is that person to give it to them. Who else are they gonna go to? You know?
Woo! Filthy McNasty.
All right, well, that's a strikeout. Let's wait until it actually happens.
Mhm.
What happened on that foul ball? Because it was picked up in the field of play.
That, I don't know if it hit.
Did it hit him off the bat?
Yeah, I think it came off. That's what I was kind of wondering myself, because I was over here cheering a little bit like, yeah, we got it us. And then it was like foul ball. I was like, son of a bitch, we're giving another shot. God.
Yeah, what you gonna see next?
Hey, they just showed a view from the side of the stands. That field does look beautiful, though, man. It looks immaculate.
It's a gorgeous setup, but I just hope that they do a little bit more, like bring Little League games into there, like the tournaments around here for the Little League World Series. Get some fields out there, let them play.
Yeah. Votto got caught looking. Third out of the seventh inning. We're going to the top of the eighth with the Cubs leading 4-2.
Speaking of little leagues, I wouldn't even mess with the distance of their field either, because them kids hitting it out that far.
Yeah, they are.
Man, Rucker had Votto fooled on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Man. Yeah, I seen that little kid hit that. What that mare's out to 400 and something, didn't it?
Sent to the trees.
Hey, he sent that junk to the
Put them
bushes.
deep in the trees.
I'm talking about he hit that. I was like, yikes. Ooh, that young kid hit a bomb, man.
Travis like, I wish Acuna could do that. It's like,
Oh, he can do it. He can do that. My guy Grissom, man, I gotta see him play some more, man. I didn't know we had him like that.
Y'all are deep, man.
I didn't know. That man first at bat, man. That man first at bat, he hit that type of ball.
Over the green monster.
He hit it out the ball.
Alexis Diaz is coming in to pitch for the Reds.
Yep.
Yeah, he hit that thing out. He hit that thing out the park. I'm talking about it.
He's gonna see Hap, Velasquez, and Higgins 6, 7, and 8.
How about that? How about that rookie for Atlanta hitting the ball over the Green Monster for his first major league hit?
Yeah, that's what we're just saying.
Was that his first at bat?
That was his first at bat.
It was first at bat.
Mom and dad were there too.
I was gonna
and
say,
his
you
sister.
see his family going nuts. That's awesome.
Mom, dad, and sister were there going crazy.
Yep.
I was like, yikes.
Man, if that was my son, the whole stadium would hear me.
I'm talking about that. I mean, he looked like pro ready though. Like, I ain't talking about like how he plays. I'm talking about the build of him. Like, he ain't no little kid.
The Braves are not afraid to bring their prospects up, bro. That's the point of this. That's the whole moral of the situation. Like the Braves and the Dodgers are just not scared to bring their prospects up.
That little bat flip was smooth as hell too.
Yes, the bat flip. But Vic, you see how big this kid is.
It's a big kid. Like I didn't know. I usually, I usually know about the prospects. I didn't know who he was.
Dude.
So but he looks like a 6'3", about 210, 215 kind of kid.
He almost on some Aaron Judge type build, man. I'm talking about he's a big guy.
Yeah, he hit it over the whole thing too. So
Man, he hit it out the park. He hit it at Cisco gas station, man. At Cisco. He hit it at the Cisco gas station, man.
Hey, so where I got y'all here, and I'm on my catch-up mode, who y'all got for Cy Young? Silence them.
In the AL right now, I don't think anybody's gonna take it over Verlander.
yeah,
I mean, I think
it's kind of quiet.
So far, I think I got Verlander and Alcantara.
yeah.
Is that
Alcantara.
Time out. Is that a 1990 World Series that you got on Cap?
Yes, sir.
You supposed to be taking Jose Rio then, baby. That's all we need to know. Jose Rio all day.
Man, I right now I tend to agree with category. I mean, who said that category, right? You said Alcantara and Verlander. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now Alcantara's been stupid. Like it doesn't even make sense how good he is on a bad team. Kind of sounds like DeGrom when he was so good and they were scoring like -2 runs for him. It's like he's just been that good.
I heard a stat the other day, and I'm not 100% sure that this is correct, but I think it was he's the only pitcher in baseball this year that's gone 8 innings more than once, and he's done it 3 times.
That's crazy.
And who in the NL?
Huh?
Him. Alcantara.
Yeah.
They talking about Sandy from the Marlins.
Okay.
Baseball trap, man.
Again, who in the NL?
He heard Marlins. He said,
Yeah, he said.
What?
It's a quiet though. It's a quiet race though. There's not much competition. Nobody you can say that's really dominating. Maybe Verlander is.
This is why I asked, because even just in the headlines, I hadn't heard a whole lot. So I'm like, okay, I wonder what the fellas think on this.
Yeah, no, it's quiet. It's quiet for sure.
Well, nobody don't care about no damn Cy Young.
That's a big award to the pitchers, dog.
Care about us. Get the World Series. Get the World Series. Get it when it counts. Get the big trophy, man. Like they say, get the big trophy.
You get the Halloween awards, man. We want the awards around Halloween time.
All these.
So Storms, we were a little off on that. Let me revise that number. Out of his 23 starts, he went 8 or more innings in 10 games.
Yikes.
10 games.
okay, well, I knew it was.
Dude,
Wow.
That's stupid.
Yeah, just wow.
That's stupid. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 complete games.
Okay, maybe what I was remembering was just that nobody. Oh, maybe it was the complete games. Nobody else has more than one.
Bro, when it comes to the Marlins, like everybody, I think even Chisholm was on the block,
Hmm.
but not Sandy.
Yeah. We and
Not taking him away.
I want to let you guys know 2 years ago, me and Storms were talking about Sandy, the arm that nobody knows about, and look at him now. He's leading Cy Young. We were saying nobody knows about this kid, and now everybody hears his name for Cy Young now.
Honestly, the fact that Laureano went to Miami and his name disappeared should tell you something about that staff.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
See?
Yep. Man,
Ramon Laureano.
they've been
He was the ace of the A's pitching staff a couple years ago.
Mhm. They've been building that staff for 3 years now, and they build it the right way. And
Even on Pablo Lopez, the Yankees were trying to get him. The Dodgers were trying to get him. And I don't know what happened last minute. Apparently something happened last minute. But when it came to Sandy, teams was calling for Sandy, and they were just not.
What I heard was teams were reaching out about Pablo and being flat out told no.
About Pablo Lopez?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm hearing over here they just like they flaked out on the Yankees like last minute. That's why they traded Jordan Montgomery.
No, I don't mean like they were saying he's untouchable. They just the offers they were getting were just not acceptable to the Marlins.
Right. They're both solid, man. I mean, Sandy's obviously at another level, but Pablo's a damn good number 2. He could be a number 1 for other teams.
Mm-hmm.
So we had Hap get a single to center field, and then he actually went to second on a throwing error, trying to get picked off at first by Diaz. So he's on second base, and right now we got PJ Higgins at bat, and 0-2 count. He actually just struck out. Oh, not sorry, he took ball 1. Excuse me. There's 1 out in the inning.
And I'm surprised Max Scherzer don't get any votes. He don't get no votes in this whole.
Oh yeah, Scherzer got to be in that too.
Scherzer got to be in there.
Oh, he'll get votes. He just doesn't get my vote.
He just ain't.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna get votes, but as far as what Alcantara's done so far,
Isn't this baby brother Diaz?
yeah. Alexis Diaz is Edwin Diaz's brother from the Mets.
The bootleg Sandman in New York.
All right, second place. Calm down.
A whole lot of baseball left.
We got by the way, we got 2 second places on this team right now, huh?
Nice pitch. Nice pitch. I gotta give credit where credit is due.
Oh, hey,
That
you
was-
say something? No, you didn't. Don't worry about it. You didn't say not one
all
word.
right.
You gotta let him enjoy the little bit of time.
You were all hyped about being half game back. Now you sit in 7 games, you ain't talking as tough, huh?
Hey, it don't matter because again, finish.
Hashtag finish.
Hashtag finish.
Hey Vic, I already told you this, and I already told you this in the chat. It didn't go too well for you last time when you said finish because they finished, and then
Don't forget to hit the caps lock.
Hashtag caps lock finish.
1 out of 10 times I used it.
1 out of 10.
Shout out to the
times.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Let's not bring them into this.
Well, they're not around anymore, so they were
1 out of
hashtag
10
finish.
times. You used it for a whole second half of the season.
They were hashtag finished after that. Shout out to those guys though.
Gotta finish, man. Can't be like what this
Ooh, That was a nice pitch. I just saw it.
That was a nice one. That was a nice pitch. That was a nice pitch. Yeah, man, you got. I mean, it's cool being at first in the regular season. It's all about the. It's
All
all about the
right, you got
postseason.
one. You got one.
It's all over
right.
then, right?
All
It's all
right.
about the postseason,
All
man.
right. How about that 90s Braves, supposed to get more than one and only got one. You still sour about that.
90s, 2021.
You still sour about that. And 2021 you got one. Oh my God. Now you all like finish.
You know how y'all. The last ring that you ever seen that was issued out at Queens. They had a plate with some cards in it. And some white residue on the plate. So you probably wouldn't even born. You probably
Another line.
you probably wouldn't even born when they won.
Hey yo, I was not, but it still exists.
Ever since you was
You
a
know,
baby, ever
all
since
this-
you was a baby Carol that been
Well-
sprinkling the world
well,
with baby
at
powder,
least
so
you-
fresh
you
and
know-
so clean, coming to this world like an outcast when I was a young fiend. Oh, come on,
You know,
man.
as much as y'all go back and forth about the Mets, I am still surprised that Trav has not once brought up Keith Hernandez.
Yeah, for real.
Y'all do not want me to talk about him. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Keith Fernandez is the
I'm just gonna
man.
leave him
All right,
mean,
should be in the Hall of Fame.
I'm just saying, if Trail gonna use Keith Hernandez, I mean, Otis Nixon, who knows, wasn't necessarily the clean eat. I'm just saying.
Otis looked at all.
Yeah, Otis looked like he was full of it all the time. And then he gonna outrun you like he Tyreek Hill.
Hey man, he got away though. They didn't get away. How you not gonna show up? How you not gonna show up at your own damn World Series?
Now
parade?
that's hard.
I just Googled Keith Hernandez, and the first thing that came up was Phillies defense makes Keith Hernandez an honest man.
Yeah. No. So let me talk about that. Keith Hernandez said that he hates the Phillies because they don't play defense,
They don't
and
play
he doesn't want to.
defense,
He doesn't want to watch the Phillies, so he's not even gonna go into the booth in New York or in Philadelphia because he doesn't like the Phillies, and all the Phillies fans are butthurt about it because he said that. Well, Ortega just struck out. It's going into the bottom of the eighth. Solano is gonna lead off. We got Solano, Amore, and Aquino coming up for the Reds. 5, 6, and 7.
Okay, Jorge, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
What's up?
Jose Reyes, Mookie Wilson. Who you got?
Mookie's beloved in New York, and he's beloved because of what happened with that World Series.
This is true.
And he's more like a folk hero, you know what I mean, in New York. But Reyes was just a man when he was in New York.
Yeah, I figured you were going that way.
Yeah, Reyes was a man. Reyes and Wright, when they came up, it was like, they thought they had something going. So both of them got hurt, unfortunately. But yeah, I think I would take Reyes, just talent. You know what I mean? Just pure talent.
I know.
Yeah, that home to third speed was just outrageous, man.
I'm not gonna ask David Wright versus Kevin Mitchell. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Oh, I was gonna go David Wright versus Johan.
Ooh.
That's a good one, man. I love David Wright as a player. David Wright, the captain. But Johan gave us our no-hitter, man. Even though it was like, asterisk next to it because it was
127 pitches.
Yeah, it never was the same again. Yeah. So
That's
yeah.
good.
I enjoyed seeing that no-hitter for sure, but David Wright's our captain, man. He is the captain for a reason.
You want to hear something funny? Because you said he was never the same again after that game.
Mhm.
After that game, I wrote an article and titled it Johan is back.
You guys can
Right.
still Google my nephew. Just type up my nephew, then type up pitch count, and it shows what he did in high school. I think he threw like 117 pitches in a high school game.
Jeez.
And I think that's why I don't know. I heard the state of Illinois was trying to get to make it mandatory for a pitch count. I don't know if they ever did, but I remember ESPN radio over here in Chicago was calling. I don't know how they got my brother's phone number, man, but they're calling my brother, and he quoted, I don't know if it ever got on there. They're like, why would he do that? And my brother says he ain't a bitch.
Straight up. You know?
I don't know if that made it to I don't know if that ever made it on the air.
But I don't know about now, but when I was in high school in Ohio, they didn't do pitch count, but you couldn't throw more than, it was either 7 or 8 innings in a week.
That's still a lot.
It
For a
is.
high school alarm, that's a lot, man.
Yeah, man. The coach can't be acting like Bud Kilmer out here, you know, with Lance Arbor and everything.
Bud be killing his players, man.
Right, you know, that ain't gonna work, man. You know,
Go
they
back.
just want to want him to take the shot and keep going. No, man, you ruining lives, man.
How's your arm feeling with 100 pitches? Like, it feels all right. Yeah, you're going another 3 innings. Yo, man. Like,
I remember my first year of organized baseball. I was 10, and we
He's
in the
coming
city
out.
tournament. Trail, Billy Richmond.
Yeah.
One night, we played an 11-inning game. Game was supposed to only go like 5 or 6 innings or whatever. Went extra, went 11. Billy pitched 10 of them. 10 years old.
geez.
He pitched 10 of them. He couldn't pitch no more for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Because he exceeded that 10 limit, that 10 inning limit that night, but then he was dealing though. You know what I'm saying? He got hit a couple times, but for the most part, he was dealing. So it was like, yo, we're just gonna ride with it.
Right.
We won. We got out of there, so it was all good.
Shoot, I know we were playing organized. It went nothing like we had a pitcher that he could pitch fast, he could pitch hard. But hell, that mother get tired. We ain't know nothing about no damn reliever. Next thing you know, he get rocked. He get rocked. Everything. I'm like, oh my God, I'm out here in left field. We playing against a team full of left-handed hitters. They ain't get no action. Everything pulling to the right side.
Everybody pulling everything.
I'm like, damn, what I supposed to do? He get rocked, man. He get rocked.
You supposed to be like Kelly Leak, man, to cover everybody position. Like Kelly Leak was on the Bad News Bears.
Oh man. That was center field take everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Kelly was playing left field, Kelly running all the way over the right making the catch.
Kelly made the catch. Little bloodhead kid got mad, wanted to fight kid.
Right.
He took his ball.
Then Kelly hit like 745 for the season. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is you doing, man?
Ends up getting that moped and smoke this.
Right, get on the moped, fire up a cigarette. I knew Kelly Leak was something different with Kelly Leak on the second Bad News Bears. Kelly Leak stole a van and drove to Houston. From California to Houston. He got the team there. You know, it's like, hey, man, you 14 years old.
I got it. But them folks played the Astrodome on them.
Right, we're playing in the Astrodome and everything.
So Hughes looked nice for his second inning. That's his second inning pitch. There's 3 strikeouts heading to the top of the ninth. Strickland's coming in for the Reds. And he's going to face, let me see who in the 11th he's going to face. He's going to face Madrigal, Contreras, and Wisdom, top of the lineup for the Cubs. Seeing if they can get another insurance run leading 4-2.
I am officially revoking the nickname The Punisher from Aristides Aquino until he learns how to hit a breaking ball.
That's never going to happen. He's been trying for 3 years now, man.
Yeah, it was a cool ass nickname when he came up and hit 19 home runs in 2 months.
Yeah.
now
my
he's
question
hitting
to
like
you-
190 and he's got 3 home runs on the year. Like
Now-
you ain't punishing shit.
Now he's the one being punished.
My question was, do you have an alternative nickname for him?
I-
You didn't
Sharman.
think about that part.
Sherman.
He called that man Sharman. Get out of here, man.
He said Angel Soft. Oh man.
It's Angel Soft in the outfield.
Right.
Yo.
So basically everybody has a Joey Gallo on their team, but hey, whenever he has a Yankee hat on, it's all they all hot meat, right? They all, you always
Hey, did you just go look up the stats real quick?
Yo, Josh, remember when
Yo, hey.
remember when Jorge was like Dominic Smith, look out.
Hey, so yeah, we got Aquino, but guess what? He's on a rookie contract.
And
He's not making what's Gallo making? 17?
no, he was making 10. He's on
Yeah,
arbitration.
no, whatever. That's a lot of money to pay for what's he
Oh.
hitting now? 196 with like a 60% strikeout
Oh,
rate.
but remember, he was supposed to be
Major
the
league
best right fielder. Oh my God,
He's not a
he played
major
that home
leaguer.
perfectly.
I tell you what about these jerseys, man. They love they be wearing it all white. They be wearing it all white.
Yeah,
And now they're not even. I mean, he's not on the team, but not only were they paying that for that kind of production, but for a hot minute there, they were paying him that to sit on the bench.
They were expecting a 210 Gallo with a Gold Glove defense, and they didn't get that. They got the Gold Glove defense, but they didn't get nothing else. So
you know what they got? They got the Hey Gallo, why don't you go get me a Gatorade? That's what they got.
Dominic
Oh,
Smith, this
man.
dude was like, "Yo, look out for Dominic Smith."
Hey,
Dominic
we all
Smith.
we all make mistakes, but Gallo sucks.
I picture like Gallo being interviewed and like after a game, and they're talking about the shift, and his teammates are behind him, but instead of like dumping a Gatorade cooler on him, they're just kind of laughing because like you got to hit the ball first.
Boy, y'all boys so
Yeah, y'all
Yeah.
a real crowd, man. Of every show that comes on the Scene Network platform, y'all talk more shit to each other than anybody else. I appreciate it.
You see how they go
I
at
really
Bryce?
do.
You see how they go at Bryce, Jay?
Hey, I'm big. Me and you may be the only two dudes on this video right now that actually can like, okay, Bryce Harper's an okay guy.
Bryce can play.
Nah,
Honestly, I don't even really feel that strongly about him anymore. It's just at this point fun.
Bryce
Recreation.
Harper is an all right guy.
recreational healing.
Yeah, like I have no doubt he's a good dude, and he really is a hell of a player. I just still think that he's overvalued.
Well, I thought the same thing about
It happens.
Strasburg when Strasburg came out.
Ooh.
I don't do the old undervalue, overvalue things. So.
Yeah, now
Well,
Strasburg.
Strasburg has been overvalued, but a large part of that is just that he can't stay healthy.
That's the thing. That's the thing with him. Cause when that man came out of San Diego State, man, he was coming with that thunder.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
He was one of them. Like
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I think he's a part of that Tony Gwynn recruit deal when Tony Gwynn was coaching at San Diego State. Strasburg was one of them. And then that World Series, y'all seen what he did?
Yeah, he showed
Oh
up.
yeah, Prime Strasburg is every
Yeah.
bit
He
the
showed his
pitcher.
ass.
Prime Kershaw, Verlander, all the Scherzer, all those guys. He just couldn't stay on the field.
Max got a ring, right? Scherzer got a ring with them, right?
Yeah.
But them two killed. They won all. They won 4 games.
Yeah,
They pitched two times. They pitched two times and won 2 games. That's
your
4.
bookends right there.
That was
Wait,
it.
didn't Strasburg pitch 3 games?
And
I
I
know
think
he won 2 on.
I
I
think
know that
he did. I
much.
know he won two.
He
I
won
do
two, and
remember him winning
Strasburg
two.
won two. That's how they won the World Series.
I just don't. I mean, when he came out, I mean, I remember watching his debut, and the guy was, like I said, he was just on fire. But
Yeah,
he just could not. I mean, the thing is that he cannot stay healthy.
he cannot stay healthy. He
And
cannot stay healthy.
You know, I don't know. I was going back to the old school guys. Like, you know, you had, I mean, shit, like Greg Maddux. You never seen him hurt.
They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it.
Hey,
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. They don't want to talk about it.
That's because Greg gonna win 2-0 on 8 pitches. You know what I'm saying?
Go tell him, Jay. Don't tell him, Hug. Talk about it. Talk about Matt.
Man,
Talk about Greg.
next fucking subject that we're gonna talk about here.
I mean, my thing is this. I think Greg Maddux is probably, in my personal opinion, one of the greatest pitchers that ever graced the mound.
Listen,
I-
I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If you look up the definition of pitcher, Greg Maddox's face is next to that definition, period. Because there's, as far as pitching, location, and just filth, Maddox was all of that. He just pinpointed his pitches, and there was nobody better than that. It was just ugly to see. Ugly.
Oh yeah. If you could build a pitcher in a lab, it would be Greg Maddux with a little more velocity.
But you know what? They said I was reading I was watching something on that, and they one of the pitcher coaches was like, Greg can actually pitch 95. He can actually go 95, 94, 95, 96.
More about the location.
He was just more about location than anything.
But he
That's
stayed
what
within
saved his
himself.
arm.
Yeah.
That's what saved his arm.
Because the other thing too, if you're throwing at 95%, you're going to have a lot more control and command over your pitches than if you're throwing at 99 or 100.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, yeah, he could throw at 95. He just didn't have to.
He didn't have to. He didn't have to, and it's saving him for more years to do what he did because he didn't have those type of injuries like Tommy Johns and stuff like that. He didn't have those type of injuries because he just
injuries and all that.
Yeah, he didn't have those type. Look at Glavine was the same way.
I was about to say Tommy Glavine was
the same way. Glavine could throw it.
Well, look at Aroldis Chapman. When he first came up, he was throwing 103, 105, 102. Right. I mean, like every pitch.
Yeah.
But he would also have 3 or 4 wild pitches in an inning.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't. He didn't become a great closer until he's backed off a little bit, and he was still throwing 100, 101. But he was throwing with a lot more command, and he was hitting his spots more.
Until Altuve hit the spot on him.
Changed everything since.
Hey, shout out Vic. How you doing? You just remember that walk off, right? Yeah, just making sure.
Yo, this is a whole different type of
Or he basically just said, "Hey Vic, you still with us?" Okay, good.
Altuve be changing lives, man. He gonna either cheat or he just gonna flat out hit you. That little joker be changing folks' lives,
man. It's crazy what we were saying when we were watching that series. He was like the best player. Like
he's the best, the worst player it is, man. What you gonna do? Man. What you gonna do?
Those
you
two
can't live.
cost...
You can't live with him. You can't live without him.
Yep.
You're either gonna make you or you're gonna break him. Which one you want?
Down. Right.
Which one you want?
This dog is killing me, man.
He's spoiled. You gotta spoil.
You want that attention.
I know.
You gotta spoil. Look at him. That joker, he's like, hey, I'm on live.
Yeah, I'm on the scene.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
it actually finally feels good to be able to sit down and watch a game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, Because I'd be doing the UFC fights, because I love that. But
Yeah.
it just feels good to sit down and watch a baseball game.
It's one of those underappreciated gems, man, for real. Because I was thinking the same things, like, yo, I'm just going to sit here and just watch this joint. I think I forget who the Braves were playing. It was matter of fact, it was the Reds. It's like, first of all, I'm trying to figure out why are we getting Reds games here in Memphis. I'm trying to figure this out. It really don't make sense, but hey, I'll take it. Just cause. But
Yeah.
just cause it's on, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I'm watching it, I'm appreciating it.
Most of the
That fell
games
asleep at the back-
we supposed to get down south is either the Red, it's either not the Red, it's either the Cardinals or
Sports.
Braves game.
Battle Sports show Reds games here too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just one of those deals. But it's like, yo, I fell asleep after about the 6th inning. I mean, because it's the Reds. I just had to throw that in for Cat 5. But,
I expect
appreciate it.
nothing less.
So we
Just
only
like
played,
Hope said, though, just to actually just be able to sit down and just enjoy it. Cool.
we only played the Red Sox twice. I thought we'd get at least 3 games. Hey, I take both of the win.
They've been doing the National League, the interleague, like 2 games.
Yeah, I thought they odd games, man. I thought they get at least 3.
Yeah, I mean, we there was some series where there was 3, but a lot of them were 2.
Next year is going to be weird because it's everybody plays everybody at least once, one series.
Oh, word?
Yeah, they changing
Yes.
it.
They should always do that.
Had that ever been done? They ain't never been done before, huh?
No,
Nope.
never.
Well, I'm glad they doing it like that. They should do it like that all the time.
I like that a lot because if everybody plays everybody at the end of the year, the record's going to give you a more accurate picture of who the best teams in baseball actually are.
And it's good. It's good for the fans. You know what I'm saying? To have the opportunity to see everybody.
You see everybody.
Mhm.
You see everybody.
Like, for instance, Otani going to, I don't know, just throw it out there, Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just because, that's nice.
Well, that actually happened this year.
Well, I'm saying to be able to see
But
it every
just
year.
every year, right?
Yeah.
You talking about
Right.
For me, I'm a Reds fan, but I'm closer to Cleveland and Pittsburgh than I am Cincinnati. But
Mhm.
I know that I'll get to go see Otani in Pittsburgh, and it's only an hour drive from me.
it'll be cool. It'll be cool. Like if I'm a Braves fan, see old boy from Seattle, J-Rock.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
something that'll be like, okay, let's see what
Well,
number
then-
44. Let's see what number 44 all about.
I think that was whatever year that Albert's last year was in California. And he made that last, they played the Cardinals. They had the Cardinals in St. Louis, and that was the one time that he was actually going to get to play against the Cardinals as an opponent. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, that's kind of cool, though, just even in that one series shot, just from Italy. But it's like now you at least get one of those going one way or the other every year, even if it's your squad, your squad going to Yankee Stadium. You know what I'm saying? Going to the landmark spots, going to Fenway and whatnot. That's cool.
And I'm glad you brought him up. Shout out to the old man, 687. Yes, when was it? I think yesterday or the day before, 13 shy of 700.
That fool almost hit a cycle.
Yeah, he did. He's a triple away. Ain't no
way he get no triple.
in Godwin not just get a triple.
You can dismiss that cycle.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Man, Prince Fielder's big ass hit a triple before Pujols would.
Yeah, man.
You know what? I think one of my overall favorite things in baseball over the last several years has been watching Albert Pujols steal a base.
Oh man, and it's more of like a delayed steal too. So here we are in the bottom of the ninth. We got Wiccan. He's gonna face Barrero, Flaherty, and also probably looks like Reynolds because Reynolds hit for India. Is that right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yep.
And like Pujols, man, like that man has like 10 or 12 stolen bases in the last 2 or 3 years on defensive indifference. and I feel like it's just because no one can believe he's actually going.
Man looks like he's running backwards on the base pads. That's
Yeah.
so good.
He ain't got that old Vince Coleman speed.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Who was that kid in the All-Star game that was throwing that 100 mile an hour heat like back to back to back to?
Dude
back.
from the Cardinals, rookie.
The Cardinals closer, bro. The Yankees saw him twice.
What's his name?
Not hitting him.
Dude, he's ridiculous.
What's his name, Vic? You're the freshest to see him since he struck your squad out.
Bro, this dude's like, a mood killer, yo. I swear, yo. Ryan Hensley, I think it was him.
I gotta keep you on your toes, man. What's going on?
Bro, I cannot wait for the Mets to fail, dog. I can't wait.
You know I'm here regardless, so it don't matter. I'll take it, bro.
Ryan Helsley.
Man, dude was just consistent heat, like 5 or 6 in a row. Like his lowest was like 101. And he faced 3 battles. His lowest pitch was 101, man. I'm talking about not 100, not 99, 101. Like
made it look easy too.
Man, easy. You can see, like, you know how it be so hot outside.
Pitch.
It be so hot outside. You see the little wave from the street. Ooh, that's what you see it from the ball.
I know I've talked
show
about
that
it a couple
again.
times before, man, but I'll never forget the first time I saw Hunter Green live. It was at Single A Dayton, and he came in to close the game, and his first 4 pitches were, I don't remember the exact order, but it was like 101, 102, 99, 103.
That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous.
Stupid.
It's filth. A lot of filth.
Yeah, but going back to like the speed, I remember, after I brought up my nephew, but when he went to Illinois State, he had about a 93, 94 mile an hour fastball, but he also had that 612 curveball that he would just try to drop on you. And all that, but when you're throwing with that torque and then when you're next thing you know it, he has to have Tommy John surgery.
Tommy John. Right?
And then he was out for a season. And then when he tried to come back, his velocity, he wasn't, mid 80s.
He went the same.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
Wasn't the same.
It took his toll, but we were sitting down talking, and I was like, dude, you were throwing high 90s or mid 90s in high school. And
That's a lot.
all those games, he pitched, I don't know how many complete games in high school, because he didn't, that was the truth, man. He didn't trust his bullpen. He didn't trust the bullpen.
Mm.
And
do they go when they get that Tommy John? Do they be going? They still be going to do down here in Alabama? You get that Tommy John, or they just
no? He went to some idiot over here in Chicago.
Yeah.
And
what's the name? What's the dude down here in Alabama?
Dr. James Andrews.
Andrews, right. He specializes in ACLs and Tommy John.
Yeah, well,
ACLs, Achilles, and Tommy John.
Yeah, well, my nephew went to some guy, probably some backyard alley, trying to get his arm fixed by some idiot.
Man,
he messed his elbow up even more.
They went to a shade tree doctor.
But he just, I had faith.
I went to a shade tree doctor.
So we have Barrero strike out on a nasty curveball by Wick, and then Fraley grounds out to the pitcher. That's 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Still 4-2 Cubs.
Yeah, that curveball was nasty.
Yeah, it was.
All his curveballs been nasty in this inning right
now. That changes speeds. That range is nasty. He has a 92 mile an hour fastball and a 74 mile an hour curveball. It's a difference of 18 miles per hour. That's crazy.
Is Kerry Woods like the pitching coach for the Cubs or something like that?
I don't. That's something I would have
No,
to
I don't
look
know.
up.
I don't think so.
Or was he like a pitching coach for somebody though?
I think maybe college. I don't think he ever got it for the pros.
Oh, I thought he was.
Prior is
Now Pryor's he's at the Dodge. Them cheating bastards.
mhm.
Them
We gonna
motherfuckers got
find out.
how can you get the best of fucking everything?
We gonna find out right
No
now.
folks
Back
there, man.
here.
That is not fair. That's just not fair to this point now.
Because they got the pockets.
They got
Yep.
the pockets. That's all you can say. When you got Magic Johnson giving you money and Starbucks giving you money and Drake giving you money buying out the stadium so he can cake a gal in the freaking dugout. All these folks give you money, you can do stuff like that, huh?
Mhm.
Who's this closer for the Cubs?
That is,
Tom
big. Yeah,
I'm calling him John Wick.
there we go.
You gonna call John Wick?
That dude, he dotting that curveball right now, man.
Yeah, he is.
I know.
Yeah, but Dodgers, man, them folk got
Got to
folk
drop
got the
it.
best. Folk got a better lineup in the league, probably, man.
He's gonna drop it right here.
As he should.
I need back-to-back-to-back home runs.
That's all.
Or just get 2 hits and have one jack, one deep. You know, there you
Yeah,
go.
man, you play.
Hey,
Or you
hey,
can
anything that
Hey.
equals 3 runs. How about that?
might need to call Tommy Mansky and get the videos over there at the Reds clubhouse.
You know what? I'd like one of those runs to be an inside the park bunt home run, like on Angels in the Outfield. I mean, if I'm placing orders and shit, we might as well go all out.
Might as well shoot it.
What is that logo on the Cubs hat?
Looks like it's a bear, but
A bear with a cane, except it's supposed to be a bat.
Bear with a bat.
You idiots! That's a grown-up bear.
here it is. Bam. See ya. Beautiful pitch.
Just to let you know on the broadcast, they mentioned the walk-off last year, Vic, that the White Sox signed the Yankees.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Hey, you didn't forget about that, did you?
Yeah, you did, right?
Nah, I remember it was a good game.
Yeah, that the Yankees lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was filthy.
Inside curveball. Holy crap.
That thing nasty.
Yo, he had that shit outside, low, inside.
That thing is nasty. Like filthy, man.
One of them hung over the plate.
Mm.
That was-
Absolute domination of the last 3. But yeah, Reds lineup must have killed this dog.
Oh god. Yeah, that was nasty. He dropped that thing in easy.
Jesus.
Smiley was fantastic tonight too.
Yeah.
There you go. The Cubs are waving that W. They take this game 4-2.
Yeah, that don't happen anymore around here.
All right, enjoy that 2-game lead on 3rd place because we're coming back for it.
On that note, I'm an extra stage left. I just set it off. Hey, 11:30 my time tomorrow. That's Central Time. Y'all holler at me. I might even jump on tomorrow and talk a little baseball while I'm on there and shout the dish out. That's what
All
I-
right.
Damn,
what we gotta do.
send a-
We rolled again Sunday night, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
could post a
sir.
link of that with of what you want?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
As
post
long
the
as
link.
it's not within,
He
as
gonna
long as
post
it's
it
not
when it.
within the level of profanity.
He always,
Which
he always when he shared the link gonna be there. Big, just click on.
I'm gonna put the. Matter of fact, you can do, or y'all can be like worldwide listen, just download the app.
Download 98.5 there.
Yeah, you download the
98.5
app.
app.
It's
What
in
is
the
it?
app.
98.5 sports, right?
AM 560 / 98.5. It's the same. They
98.
got an AM and the FM side.
Yeah.
So I put that. I put the app information in the box.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fellas
Put it on the
hooked up.
chat.
Get your fellas hooked in that joint. I thought I had did it before, Vic, but see, you be not paying attention, Vic.
I'll
You
be
be
too
worried
busy to
about
work, dog. I'll be too busy.
Vic. You be worried about the Mag G models, Vic. They make you put you on blast.
That's
I'm
my
just
that's my
joking.
downtime. That's my downtime.
But yeah, man, I put that joint in there, man. And I get with you fellas, man.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Thanks,
So,
Ian.
Ham just left because he was like, I don't got time to be arguing about third place in the NL Central. So that.
That's because I knew better. That's
Oh,
why.
he's still here too.
Get off your first place high horse, Ham.
Hey, it might not be there by the end of the weekend. But after I just looked at the standings, I'm like, yo, we might Milwaukee might jump it again tomorrow, for all I know. So who knows? Hey, but they ain't got no closing no more, so it might work out.
Hey, y'all lose like 15, 16 games in a row, and we'll see you in the standings.
That's fair enough. I mean, it's possible. I mean, Victim just did it last week, and that was 8 or 7 days in a week. They lost 12 in a row.
Oh man.
Be some wild stuff. Will be some wild stuff.
I was just kidding though. We're the Reds. They'd have to lose like 30.
So with that, we're gonna close this DC out. Huff, it was awesome having you on, brother. So you can join us. You can join us anytime, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so whenever you want to hop on, just let us know. Obviously, we'll send the link. And Storms, you want to say something, even though you took down? What's going on?
Hey man, it was like I said the other night, being that the Reds have been out of it since the end of April, it was nice watching them take center stage for a night. And I really like the whole thing they got going on with the Field of Dreams game and how it's presented and everything. Like I said, I think it's good that they're skipping next year just so they can keep the specialness to it.
Yeah.
What's up, Huff? You want to say something?
No, I mean, being my first time out here, I really enjoyed it. Been part of all the groups, tried to chime in here and there wherever I could. And, like I was talking with Ham one night, man, life just got busy and, I wasn't hitting, the labs like I was before and felt kind of out of it, like watching you guys talk and I'm just reading the comments and, it's like, man, I really got to I would just love to just sit down and just enjoy a game and, just watch and get back into my sports like I was. But man, I enjoyed tonight, chopping it up with y'all and watching the game. And, it made tonight extra fun. It made it real fun for me. And I'm just glad that, I'm invited. I'm glad I finally got to talk to some of my sports family and, I look forward to doing it again.
Anytime you want, brother. Anytime you want. Hey, everybody watching out there, Huff has been part of the group for a minute. Views of the 22, Dish, Stoppage Time if he's on there as well. You can find us all on Facebook and of course Trav and the homies on 94 Feet of Life talking basketball. Vic, you want to say something to the people here watching us?
Shout out to the Metropolitans.
Lord.
They're making a little bit of noise that they got their fans all, turned on and stuff, for lack of a better word, or not to use a word, but It's all right because one of these days they just gonna collapse. And the hashtag finishes is gonna be all over. We're gonna have to make a bet with Jorge. If they don't
Yeah.
finish, I need you to write that down on your forehead.
I can also bet that I can mute you right now, and we can keep talking.
Hey man, why you turn your camera off right after talking about your downtime with the IG models?
That was Jorge shutting my camera down.
Oh man, your damn hamster fell off the wheel during it there, huh?
Yeah,
Anyway.
your computer was overheating, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I never heard no shit like that.
Hey,
My
Trav,
computer's overheating.
close this out, bro.
Hey, man. Good to be back with the family, man. Getting some good DC in as far as this is what we do. Y'all just getting a little input of this is what we do in our DC groups. We invite, we talk, we do our thing, man, and have fun. For me personally, I came a little later, but of course, when I come, man, we gonna have fun regardless, man. Got a little bit more baseball left. Again, like I said last time, it's getting down to the nitty gritty. That's why you're seeing us bump heads all the time. We just gonna have fun and do our thing, man. This the dish. Got Jay Huff in the building, Cat 5, Guru, Vic. Hey, man, we'll see y'all next week, man. We're gonna holler at